A Northern Illinois University student charged with more than 20 counts of dissemination, production, and possession of child pornography.
Michael Erickson was arrested Monday in DeKalb. Investigators say he knew many of his alleged victims and used AI to make them appear naked. WGN's Dana Rebick spoke with one of those victims.
When I found out I had just gotten off the plane, I was on a trip, and I kind of just broke down and started crying because I was pretty upset and I didn't really understand what was happening.
This young woman, who we are not identifying, was contacted by a Batavia police detective in April, telling her she was one of several victims.
The National Center of Missing and Exploited Children received a tip from Snapchat that there may be the sharing or dissemination of possible child pornography.
Investigators say they traced the IP address of the computer to 19-year-old Michael Erickson of Batavia, who is currently a student at Northern Illinois University. The DeKalb County Sheriff's Office, Batavia, and NIU police executed a search warrant at his dorm on May 1st, seizing 2 cell phones and a computer.
He knew these people, who these victims were, and he knew their ages of the time of the pictures.
Investigators say they found more than 20,000 images of suspected child sexual abuse material, including videos and AI deepfake photos. Erickson is also accused of trying to sell online. Detectives say most of the victims involved in this case went to Batavia High School with Erickson, girls who were between 13 to 17 years old at the time the photos were taken.
There was one from when I was 15. I'm almost 20 years old now. One of them I think was only 16. And I only know her because my little sister's in her grade, so that was pretty disheartening.
That's what we're trying to do now, is to make sure that our laws keep pace with technology and that people don't become victims without recourse.
To get justice for victims and hold perpetrators accountable, the DeKalb County State's Attorney's Office is using a new law in this case that took effect in July that we first told you about last year.
The Attorney General reached out to me about updating our current child pornography laws to include digitally altered images. The language in this bill mirrors federal child sexual abuse materials law, and I ask for a favorable roll call.
Being that this is an AI thing, the wording they added to the law last year made this case, the elements of this case, fit.
I think that it's still important, regardless of whether or not it's technically my real body or not. I think it's still equally as severe, and it just says that this person's a very sick individual.
Michael Erickson was in court yesterday, where a judge granted him pretrial release under some conditions. He will be on electronic monitoring, cannot have contact with minors or access to the internet. His next court date is July 17th. In Batavia, Dana Rebick, WGN News.